This video will be showing you some of the accessibility features now in Pear Deck. First, we will look at those accessibility features from the student point of view. We'll take a look at the Immersive Reader and also how audio files are embedded and played within a Pear Deck presentation. Next, we'll turn and look at the teacher view and how you, as a teacher, can now insert audio files for students to listen to as they're going through a Pear Deck presentation. Pear Deck has now added several accessibility features to the platform. These accessibility features are located on the student view of a Pear Deck slide, and you can find them on the bottom right-hand corner. The first one I'll talk about is the Immersive Reader. The Immersive Reader allows students to interact with the slide in a very different way in order to support their learning. For example, once the Immersive Reader is open, a student can go in and simply hit the play button located at the bottom of the screen and have the text read to them.
Use the word bank to label the dialogue.
Beyond that, students also have some voice settings that can change the way that text is read to them. On the top right, you'll see some other features as well. Some text properties, and students can change the size of the text, the font of the text, and some of the coloring that goes with the text. Students can also take a look at the different parts of speech related to the text that they're viewing. And lastly, students can have the text translated into another language. So for example, currently I have Spanish selected, and I want the entire document, or in this case, the entire slide, translated into Spanish. Once I select that, you'll notice I have now this text translated into Spanish, but if I need to view the original text, I can go up to the top and toggle back to the original, or once again into the Spanish text. I can also have the Spanish read to me by clicking the play button located at the bottom.
Utilice la palabra banco para.
So this Immersive Reader is a really great way for students to access the text on a Pear Deck slide. The other accessibility feature that Pear Deck has added into their student view of the Pear Deck presentation is the ability to listen to an audio file that the teacher has included as part of the Pear Deck presentation. Teachers can add audio files to explain directions or include extra information within the slide, and students can access that audio file by locating the headphone icon in the bottom right-hand corner of their screen. Once students select the headphone icon, they have the option then to play the audio file that is included on that slide. And so I'll play just a short part for you here. Students, please use the word bank to match. And that's a new accessibility feature that students have access to. In the later parts of this video, I will show you how to add audio files to your Google Slide Deck and ultimately to your Pear Deck. As you know, Pear Deck has several question types that you can add to a Google Slide presentation that students can interact with. Question types such as draggables, multiple choice type questions, fill in the blank type questions that are text-based, as well as a drawing slide where students can interact in different ways to a picture or diagram on the screen. Besides the written directions that you see, you can also add now audio directions for students to hear, which would be great for a variety of your students. In order to add audio to a Pear Deck slide, you would do the following. First, open up the Pear Deck sidebar by using the Pear Deck menu options at the top of your screen. Once the sidebar is open, you would need to scroll down to the Add Audio section and click on the Add Audio to Slide button. Once there, you have a couple of options. You can either record your audio straight into the Google Slide, or you can upload an audio file. In this case, I'm going to hit record. Students, please use the word bank on the left to label the diagram of the Earth's interior on the right. Once I pause the recording, I have a couple of options. One, I can continue to record audio, or I can delete this file, or in this case, save the file, which I will do now. I can then go back and re-listen to the narration or the audio that I've included and delete it and start over, but in this case, I'm going to go ahead and add the audio to the slide. Now, once I add the audio to the slide, you'll notice that the slide has changed slightly because now there is a banner located on the top right corner of the slide. This banner has a link that Pear Deck reads when you're in Pear Deck presentation mode, and the students can then listen to your narration or your instructions in the audio file. So that is a quick way in which to add audio to a Pear Deck slide.